Alright, here we have a group of mixed old postage stamps. Some of them I just don't know where they come from, or strange. But let's start with the first one anyhow. Look at this one. Burma. Union of Burma. 2p. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. A lot of designs, a lot to look at around the frame. Look at the two bottoms. Very elegant. That's a work of art. They had to make the plate in order to make this stamp, and it's beautiful. Okay, and this one here, 1878 to 1928, 3/4. Look at that. Look at the face on that. Woo. What is it? Any of you happen to know, by all means, leave it in a comment. Looks like some kind of animal, but ooh, I don't know what it is. Had to be important in order to end up on a stamp for sure. Ain't that interesting? Very different. Stamp's in good condition too. Different. That's why there's a lot of different ones here. This one's just a black and white. Postage. $3.50, $1.50. War stamp. And this one's different. 42 plus 28. Teaching us math on our stamps. I know this one here is in its own little plastic, and I'm going to keep it that way. Just to keep it in perfect condition. On the Philippine Islands. A 20. Perfect one. Isn't that beautiful? Unused. Now that's a beauty. Now these here, Sunshine, I have no idea what they are, but they happen to be in with the stamps. So I put it in. So if you happen to know what they are, by all means, leave it in a comment. I'm almost thinking it might be, you know, like a special store that you save the stamps and then you got a deal on something. I don't know. Different. You know, like we used to have the top value. Very different. Alright, then we have this one here. He's in a plastic all by himself too. So we're going to keep him that way. Has to be to preserve it. Meant something to somebody. So there has to be a reason for it. Look at his mustache. It's like a half a mustache. Maybe that's just in the cancellation. What's going on here? The way the shadow hits it. It's like there's half his mustache nice and dark and the other side is light. When you would think it'd be the opposite. I think they meant to put the other side dark because of the shadow. And this side was supposed to be light. If you happen to know the mystery behind that, by all means, leave it in a comment. There's got to be a reason why someone saved it so special like this. And his mustache. The only thing that is in question as far as I'm concerned. They made the plate, they put it on the wrong side. Because the light's coming from the right. If you look at the rest of his face. So the lighter side of the mustache should have been on that side. While the darker side had the shadow to go darker. So that may be a good error in this postage stamp. So if you don't know, pass this video along to a dealer or a special stamp investigator. Investigate it. Definitely interesting, isn't it? Now you're all wondering, I think they put that on the wrong side. I wonder how many they printed like this with the kernel. Interesting. Alright. And this here says postage. But they're very different. Look at them. They're 5s. 1963. Very different kind of stamps. Interesting for sure. Alright, then we have this one here. And this one. Two shills or 6p. You notice the corners have letters H and N. It's 2 8s. 2 8s. Very interesting. It's quite a big size stamp too. So this one's also an interesting one. Different and interesting. And then we have this one here, Sedan. It's a big one. On the other video we had a small stamp. This is quite a big stamp. Like a 2-inch one. Some of the big ones. Okay, then we have a 2C. A 100. A 15. Nice old one. And this one here, there's 2, so we kept them together. Whenever you find them together, try to keep them together. They're more valuable that way. Sets are always worth more than singles. That's a 5p. And look at this one. From Panama. A 1. 1949. And a 2/6 postage. They're pretty. Very different cancellation on it. So you gotta look beyond the cancellation to really enjoy the picture behind it. Alright, then we have a Hong Kong stamp here. And a 13-cent Cuba. Is that all the ships going down? Wow. That's fairly different, isn't it? Okay, then we have these 2. Costa Rica. A1 in 1924. And this one here. 15. Beautiful flowers. And the printing had to go twice, once for the purple and white and once for the green and white. It's different to have the green and white in the background like that. And this one. Very different. Alright, and this must have been on a postcard or something. I would think. I don't know. No, in the days when they just gave you paper. And paste it yourself on the envelope. That's a 10. If you notice, it's a double-headed. I have some coins that are double-headed like that I've been making videos on. So if you haven't seen them, go ahead and check them out. Okay, so I think the most interesting one that I definitely would love to see a little bit more or know a little bit more about is this one right here. Just has my curiosity here. I want to know more about this one. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing them to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and be sure to check out the description in this video, as I have 3 books out for sale. 2 are true stories. One of the true stories was picked up by a screenplay writer and adapted into a screenplay format for producers. So that one you're going to want to read. Read it before the movie comes out. And the other one is a craft book for classroom teachers for grades K through 6. All classroom tested. Of course, groups and organizations can use it too. If you're into donating to your local schools, go ahead and order a bunch of the craft books. Pass them out to the teachers. And you'll find all the ISBN numbers in the description of this video. That way you can just grab those ISBN numbers and order it from your favorite book spot. Okay? And I'd appreciate you doing that for sure. Bye-bye now.